Hello. So I've been trying to do a lot of things for some time now, and uh, I just don't know, things didn't actually go as planned, and I've actually been really occupied, so I couldn't release other videos as I'm supposed to or as I intended to. But then I don't know, for the sake of maybe those of us who were not able to do the assignment, I would really want to see whether I could guide you through how to do them just in case. So for preparation's sake, right? So basically, uh, we'll see. I know maybe some of you have been able to do it. So this video is intended for those of us who are not able to do it and maybe need help. Bear in mind that I am doing this to guide you. This is not by any way a guarantee that this is coming or this may come. Okay. I I didn't want to send this or do this before you guys submitted the assignment because I don't want a situation whereby it would be like I am doing the work for you guys. So well, basically that's that. So let's quickly look at the first one. Say, given the initial velocity u as this and acceleration a of 10 meters per second squared and a time t of that 4 seconds. Using Python programming language, write a code to compute this. So actually this is very simple, right? Once you see the given, so as we always do, we first determine our inputs and then what our output would be, right? So our inputs here, we need u, so and then we need v. Sorry, we don't need v here. So let me clean this v here. We need u, we need acceleration, we need a time taken for the flight, right? And then the output will be v, and v is what's given to be u plus at. So basically this is what we need. So to actually do this computation, all you have to do is declare a variable u and then assign it to 10.2 and then declare another variable a, assign it to I think 10.01 and then declare another variable t and assign it to 4, right? Bear in mind that Python we don't add the symbols, right? So that's that. So once you declare this variable, the next thing you have to do is declare another variable and then assign it to a plus t. And then you are done. So basically that's that. So quickly let's look at this. For the sake of this video, I would use the terminal, which means I'm going to use nano, right? But you can still use your VS Code or your other distance for this work. So let me just quickly make a directory called tutorials and then cd into that directory. And then now I'm going to use nano, right? You can use Vim or anything. So nano, then the name of the file. So let me call this velocity.py, right? So I've opened it with nano and then hopefully you guys can see well. So now I have this. So the first thing we have to do is Python, so we don't have to declare any shebang or anything, right? So we just have to comment let u. I said that we always have to, if you are going to use the single variables, then you have to explain what these variables mean, right? Okay. I have to explain what these variables mean. So let u be the initial velocity, and then we let v. We have to comment them, else they would be regarded as Python code, and then we don't want that there. So this is final velocity, and then we let what a be acceleration, and then t stand for time, right? T stand for time, I think there was no internet, so now the internet is falling. It's back and it's falling. Okay. So let's see bit for time taken. Okay. So now that we have this, all we have to do is declare our variables u. We said it should be 10.2. The variable v, sorry, a, to be what? 10.01, 10.01, and then the variable t to be equal to 4 seconds, right? Bear in mind that this is Python, so you could actually leave this a space between them. Okay. If it's a bash script, it wouldn't be advisable to leave a space. And now we can decide to say that our v to be equal to u plus at, right? At. But then in Python, if you want to do the Python doesn't understand at, so you do a star t. Always keep that in mind. Then we are done, right? But then when we leave it this way, it's going to compute, alright, but it's not going to give us any output. So to return an output, we print the value, right? And then if you watch my video, my Python video, I spoke about the f string. That's the formatted string. So this enables us to print the value of a variable inside the print statement or in a string. Sorry. So here I have the final velocity is what? Then you put the value of that variable there, and that is v in a curly braces. So make sure they are inside the curly braces. Is v. Then you can even append the meters per second here. So here I'll save this file. Control O to write. We are in Nano. Don't forget that. And if you want to exit, you can use Control. But then let me just split my terminal into two and hope that you can see. Okay, so that we can be writing the codes here and then be running them here as well. Okay, so to run that, if I check, I see my velocity.py here. All I have to do is call Python. Bear in mind that if you're on Ubuntu, and all the machines may be on Ubuntu, so they have Python installed, so you can use Python 3, and then the name of the file, velocity.py. Then we have that. The final velocity is this, which means that our code works. So basically that will be all for this video. So I'm going to end this video here, and then in the next one we look at assignment 2. Thank you.